Welcome back everybody. Today we are talking about the Queen of Liyue, the wealthiest person in all Teyvat, Ningguang. We are going to talk about her guide, the best build you should go for. The only one that is functional is going to be DPS build, although she has some supportive capabilities, but in the end she is going to function only as a DPS, not like support or some kind of booster. So, first things first, a weapon. Of course that you are going to go with a crit rate or crit damage weapon. The only thing is if you can get some attack in the substats, if possible. I mean, I know that I pressed on the novelets one, which is going to give you some HP, but hey, elemental damage bonus, not bad for Ningguang. Although she doesn't have crit rate or crit damage in the main stat, so that's small downside, but in the end you will want to try to go for some crit rate or crit damage weapon, but if you don't have them, well, if you do get the Atlas, you can go with that one as well. Eye of Perception, I saw many people using it. I didn't still test out Ningguang, as you saw. I don't have artifacts on her, so it's going to take some time. But if you have already a build for her, then you can try a few options. The only thing that you need to know is that you should go with the attack, crit and elemental damage, and that's it. Next on the list, artifacts. You will want to use 2 Petra and 2 +18 attack on her, because there is not any better suitable artifact set that will go on her, so unfortunately this is going to be the only option to go with her. So yeah, attack on the sand, Geo on goblet, and of course crit on circlet. Next on the list we have talents. Of course, when we talk about DPS build, you will want normal attack at maximum, but when it comes to Jade Screen, it does have some supportive capabilities. I think it is giving, 12% geo damage bonus, and you also have some kind of boost, but I think it is in the Constellations you get 10% resistance while you are near the Jade Screen. So those two are the only things that you are going to get from Ningguang, but also you have her burst, and when it comes to her burst is actually dealing a lot of damage. So normal attack and burst should go as far as you can. If you're using her daily, you can go and even crown it if you want. But you can go 9, 1 and 9 because you have almost no damage from Jade Screen. I think that it is not providing that much damage, so it is not that important. And one more interesting thing is that her charge attack is not going to consume stamina while in possession of the Star Jades. So that's going to help just a little bit during the fight if you're missing a little bit of stamina, because Catalysts use too much stamina with the charge attacks. So yeah, this is going to help a little bit, just a little bit, if you even remember to use charge attack. Now, Constellations. C1 is actually giving you AoE damage, finally. It's strange that you don't actually have it from the beginning, but okay. The first constellation is giving you AoE capability. C2 is going to reset the cooldown on skill if the Jade Screen breaks. So that's a good thing to know if you are standing behind it and enemies are hitting it. So that's going to be a big plus, because you can spam it if they keep on destroying it. C4, yeah, there we go. Elemental resistance +10 while you are near the Jade Screen. That's going to be helpful. And C6 is going to give you 7 Star Jades after you use her burst. Not really sure what it means because I didn't really use her at all. So when I get artifacts and when I start using her, then we will see what it really means and how much does it help in the end. Although I will not know how is it without it. So we will just have to see how much is it going to help with the continuation of the attack on enemies. Alright, we have one last thing to talk about, and it's going to be her teams. So, the best teams possible for Ningguang are going to include, of course, Bennett, and then we have Goro at the moment because we don't have any better geo damage booster. So Goro is going to boost your geo damage based on how many geo characters you have in a team, and just because you can put 3 of them, you can go with Zhongli again, yes. And there is Ningguang, she's going to boost the attack speed on normal attack, so that's not going to be bad option at all. And there's one more thing, you can put any of the pyro characters just because of the elemental resonance, which is going to give you 25% of the attack. For the last spot, yes, you will need to try out few teams, few characters, and then decide which one is going to boost you the most. Well, that's going to be everything from today. Unfortunately, as I said, I don't have a build for her at the moment. But hey, we will farm artifacts and I'm going to build absolutely every single character in this game and we will try all of them out. So stick with me and this channel until I succeed in collecting all of those artifacts which I need to complete all of these builds, and until I manage to deal some incredible damage with all of these characters that I own, although I don't have all of them in the game, but hey, it is what it is. We will try the ones that I have and we will just see how much damage can I do with each of them. And I will see you in the next guide video.